is match day Saturday, and Austin FC are taking on San Jose Earthquakes for the sixth time in club history. The last time both teams played against each other was back in July 2022, in which the game ended in a 3-3 draw. In that game, Driussi scored 2 goals and Julio Cascante scored a header of a goal. But what exactly is San Jose Earthquakes for Austin FC? Are they an easy win or a menacing threat for the Red and Black? Currently, San Jose Earthquakes sits 5th place in the Western Conference. In the last 5 games for the Earthquakes, it's been really great for them, with 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. The last win San Jose Earthquakes got was when they beat Sporting Kansas City in a 3-0 score. So no matter the form they're in, San Jose Earthquakes is a team that you should never sleep on. Because for Austin FC, the month of April has been really disastrous for them. We have 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. We have allowed 5 goals in the last 3 games in this month. And the thing is, we have no goals and no wins, because the last time we got a win was about almost 2 months ago, in which we beat Real Salt Lake in a 2-1 score, and the last goal we ever scored was when we drew to Colorado Rapids in a 1-1 score. In that match, John Gallagher scored the last goal for Austin FC, and thus started the streak of no goals, and it's been a long ass drought. But for me, I ask myself, what's important, a goal or a win? In my own opinion, I think a goal is more important to end the streak and drought than thus to see and proceed if we get a win or draw against San Jose today at Q2. Because for Austin FC versus San Jose Earthquakes, it's been a really bad record for the Verde and Black. We have 0 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses against the Earthquakes. Last year, we kind of had some momentum to beat San Jose, but it was the substitutions that were a big factor. For example, the first time, Austin FC was up 2-0. Then suddenly San Jose Earthquakes scores 2 unanswered goals in 3 minutes. Months later, Austin FC had a 3-2 lead, then suddenly a last-minute goal, which ended in a 3-3 draw. The thing is, in my notes, the Wolf is always confident. When we're a win or a goal or 2 ahead, he goes full forward offensive subs rather than stay in the back defensive subs to secure a win. So he has to be smart with his substitutions today if we have a goal or 2 behind, because this time we have to do a lot of changes to our back 4. But before I get to that, let's look at San Jose's Earthquakes attack. Currently, San Jose has 11 goals scored this season in the MLS. One of their top 2 strikers have a combination of 10 goals of those 11. One of them is right winger Cristian Espinosa, who has 6 goals with 2 assists in 9 games, and he leads the team with the most goals, which is 6. Then, the one fact about him is in the last 4 games, he has scored 4 goals with the Earthquakes. Alongside is his forward and number 9 partner, Jeremy Ebobis, who currently has 4 goals in 9 games with the Earthquakes. He scored 2 goals against Austin FC last season. Those 2 goals were from the tying games. The first game, he scored the tying goal in the 2-2 score, and months later he scored the tying header, which was a 3-3 score. So we have to be really careful about Ebobis. And like I said, this season, Espinosa and Ebobis have a combination of 10 goals in 9 games, but they have scored 10 of the 11 goals for the Earthquakes in this 2023 season. Another player who can support a lot of support for both players is Jackson Newell, who's in the midfield. This season, he's done 533 passes with an accurate passing rate of 88%, which is really good. But let's talk about our team, the defense, Austin FC's defense. Is it time for a change? It is, because we have our Serbian lone defender, Alexander Ranelovic, who might pair up with Leo Weissen if we get to see him this match against San Jose. Because the thing too is, in this month of April, Austin FC have allowed 5 goals in 3 games, which is really bad to see and understand how that's happening. But if we start Alexander Ranelovic, or let me say his name right, Radovanovic, with Leo Weissen, this time we might see Alex Green push up in the midfield, a more comfortable and proper position that he's used to, and pair up with either Dani Pereira in the 6 or in the 8 with Driussi. Because when we see these 3 pair up in the midfield, it always works. And this time, I could say bench Owen Wolf, get some resting time, and either sub him in for either Alex Green in the second half. But for Austin FC's attack, it's really bad. No goals in over a month. John Gallagher leads the team with 3 goals, and it's really sad to know that your fullback has more goals than your MVP finalist, who has won this entire season. Could have been 2 last week, but it was a disallowed goal against LA Galaxy. Rigoni gets all the criticism no matter what for not scoring goals and not providing assists, but the rest don't. So basically he gets a lot of shit taken, but not the other players. I can exclude Danny Pereira because he's done a lot for us with the passing, dribbling, defending, shooting, vice versa, all of it. And Owen Wolf gets called up with the young national team for the United States. That's all good for me. So they're out, but we have to focus on, first of all, Driussi has 1 goal and 1 assist. He looks lost the entire time, and if Ring is pushed in the midfield with Driussi and Pereira, this means Driussi will be more comfortable back to his left-sided area, but it's going to look rusty as hell. Urruti has 1 goal in the last 8 games. He's been starting 3 games in a row, but his finishing is really bad when there's a chance created for Austin FC. So should we start Zardes? I could say no, because when Zardes comes in, he looks more dangerous as a substitution or as a super substitution, because he looks menacing when it comes to crossing and aerial duels. Well, crossing to him with an aerial duel. And Finley starts over Fagundes again because Fagundes is still out due to his growing strain injury. So Finley looked decent against LA Galaxy, but it looked rusty for him. Also, one thing, I could say Saul Rigoni on the left side because against LA Galaxy, it looked a lot way better than him seeing the left side of the pitch with Gallagher. For San Jose Earthquakes, their defense is kind of shaky because they allowed 11 goals, but on the road, it's 11 goals on the road, so it's basically 9 have scored against them. On the record, it shows that their road record has been really bad for them, with 0 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. But their center back and goalkeeper are kind of the reason why they're in 5th place. Brazilian lone defender center back Rodriguez leads the team with the most clearances, and that's 37. Most of them comes from the aerial duel, which is 20 and 17 on the ground duel. Alongside with him is Jonathan Mensah, who has 38 clearances with 21 on the ground and 17 on the air. So it's going to be really difficult to go do a cross or aerial header against both Mensah and Rodriguez since they're good at aerial clearances. And one of them, goalkeeper who's experienced against Austin FC, is James Marcinkowski, who this season has 3 clean sheets, but against Austin FC in general has 2 clean sheets against the Verde and Black, and this happened back in 2021. My prediction with this match, I think Austin FC might get a narrow win against the Earthquakes. A 2-1 score goes from Driussi, and to open up his MLS account, Rigoni gets the 2nd goal for Austin FC. But against the Earthquakes, it's not an easy match because we have no wins against them. But hopefully this is the game we break that drought of no wins against the Earthquakes, but in general, the drought of no goals and no wins in almost 2 months. But other than that, you guys, hope you guys understood this video. My name is VanillaMixon17. Stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.